Okay, so we're going to be doing the Ebling treadmill walking test. This test was created in the early 1990s. It can somewhat accurately measure somebody's max VO2 without the risk of going into that max VO2 workload, which is the most accurate way. What we're going to do is we're going to do a 3-minute warm-up. We're going to go at starting at about 2.5 miles per hour and with a grade of 0, and we're just going to work towards getting our client to be between 50 to 70% of their max heart rate. So we're going to calculate their max heart rate with the standard equation of 220 minus their age. And when we get upstairs, I'm going to introduce our client and her age and her vital statistics. So we're going to do a warm-up for 3 minutes at 2 to 4 miles per hour, whatever gets her heart rate to the right zone. And then we're going to take the heart rate at the end of the warm-up phase, and then we're going to begin the main test, which is going to run for 4 minutes, and we're going to at 4.5 miles per hour, and we're going to go continuously measuring her heart rate at the end of each minute, using the electronic heart rate monitor provided on the treadmill. I believe that it's a very accurate and standardized method. The point of termination will be if the client reaches 85% of their heart rate, but we're going to take the heart rate for each minute at the end of 4 minutes. Following which, we're going to do a 3-minute warm-down, active warm-down protocol where the client will go back down to the 2 miles per hour, and the grade of 0.5% will be reduced to back to flat ground. And then after that, we're going to do a passive recovery for 3 minutes, which will include stretching. Okay.
Remember what to do.
2,
I will instruct
1.
you. Okay, so we have Sherry Milnes. She is 33 years of age. She's a female. She is, the date today is January 19th, 2016. And we're going to be working with her current weight is 74.8 kilograms. And she's going to be, her calculation for a max heart rate is approximately 187. And so we're going to be looking at going a termination point of 158 beats per minute. And our warm-up zone is going to be between 93 to 131 beats per minute. And yeah, we're going to begin our test. So Sherry, if you could set the speed on this to 2.5 miles per hour. Alright, and if you could keep your hands on the heart rate monitor. So we're beginning the warm-up protocol. The very last minute, we're going to take a heart rate in beats per minute and collect an RPE. The RPE is a rate of perceived exertion. It's a scale between 6 and 20 that gives the client the opportunity to express how difficult they felt that it was. A very important part of their own perception and their experience. So we're coming into our first minute here, and if you could maneuver your hand so that we can see the heart rate on and off. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to take it manually. So the heart rate thus far is at 70 beats per minute. So we're a little far off of our target zone with only 3 minutes to go. So we're going to bump her up to 3 miles per hour. I'm just going to record this result. There we go. So now we're into 82 beats per minute, and that's getting closer. We'll see if there's a little bit of a cardiovascular drift to get heart rate up and running a bit more. now we're going to go coming into our second minute. So we're looking for another heart rate here on the heart rate monitor. Try to keep your fingers on the sensor there. Take it manually again. Okay, so we're at 95. I'm taking our heart rate manually for 10 seconds and then multiplying it and rounding slightly by 10, or to the nearest 10th, sorry. So we're still a little off of our desired target zone because she is just so physically fit. Seeing a bit of a drift in heart rate. Actually, as she's warming up, her heart rate is down a little bit from the last minute, so it's down to 89. So we're going to go up very close to testing speed. We're seeing a bit of a lift in the heart rate. All right, we're in that 50 percentile of her MVO2 now. Sorry, not her MVO2, her max heart rate. All right. Okay, so we're at 97 beats per minute. We're going to begin the test. So we're going to go up to 4.5, and we're going to add an incline of 0.5%. We're going to monitor the heart rate every minute now. Approximately 111 beats per minute, nearing the end of our first minute. Very good, very steady heart rate so far, staying steady at 109 beats per minute. Starting to see a bit of a blip now, a little bit of a drift at 124 beats per minute. Coming down to 123. All right, so at the end of the second minute of the test, we're at a heart rate of 123. Still just at that 70 percentile mark of max heart rate. So before we did this test, we did the PAR-Q survey and found that Sherry is in excellent health and in very, very strong physical condition and very, very capable to do this test. I believe looking at these results that will be quite strong. Alright, so now coming into the last 30 seconds, the next 30 seconds of our third minute, we're seeing a heart rate kind of blipping between 124 and 121. So we're going to call it 123. pause for the second consecutive minute. Alright, so now we're finally seeing a little bit of cardiovascular drift towards a higher heart rate. Coming into the final minute, we're at the 130s now. So we're just above that 70 percentile. Still looking really good and consistent, nice low heart rate, very efficient cardiovascular system. Heart rate is continuously blipping between 129 and 130. We're going to give her 130 for this fourth minute. We're just going to let her finish the test. Excellent. So we're going to come down now in grade to an active warm down, an active protocol, and I'm going to bring down the treadmill to probably 3.5 miles per hour. The heart rate come down. This protocol is a good precaution. Showing a very fit physical body there, and the heart rate coming right down right away. So Sherry, your rate of perceived exertion on the last minute of that, what was your rate of perceived exertion on it? Between 6 being like sleeping on a couch and 20 being the hardest thing you've ever done in your life?
7?
7. Alright, so still very easy. So we're just going to put 7 on the RPE. So the heart rate on the first minute of the cool down is at 108 beats per minute in active recovery. Falling into the low intensity. Alright. You pause it, Ricky.
Go ahead.
Alright, so we're coming into the last of the 3-minute active recovery. And we're just going to take a heart rate again, and it's just climbing down to 100. So very, very close to where we started off in the warm-up. And again, showing excellent fitness here. So for the 3 minutes, it was 108, 105, and now we're at 98 at the end of the third minute. Okay, pause.